only 21 minutes from our flagship campus at the Village of Hope. The Double R Ranch is 33 acres in Trabuco Canyon, and there, men, women, and children have an opportunity to get back on their feet. Transitional programs similar to the Village of Hope, but they do it in a beautiful surrounding with animals, and that includes horses, goats, sheep, chickens, and one cow. And overseeing all of that is our horse master, who is just one of the most remarkable people you will ever meet. This is Denise Nelson Finster. Come on, Denise.
Hi, Brian.
Hi. Thank you for coming tonight. Why'd you choose to come at night? I know you're a bit of a early bird, aren't you?
Yes.
You got to get up and feed the animals.
I do, but I figured you would need people to fill the evening spot. So I was willing to...
You're such a giver. Oh, thank you.
I don't know about that, but...
Thank you. So Denise is actually a world-renowned horse trainer. And she... Oh, we're looking at this camera. She helps people learn how to ride. She enters people into competitions, gets them to the best of their ability, but she also does this with our students, formerly homeless men, women, and children. And she has a real heart for that. She has a heart for animals, and she has a heart for the men that we serve. And we only recently moved women into the program too. But for the last 20 years, Denise, who is a Marine, by the way, has been running the ship with the men when it comes to the horses at the Double R Ranch. So, Denise.
Yes, sir.
What makes you, a very accomplished horse trainer, willing to spend a good portion of your career working with men and now women who are coming out of a homeless or near homeless situation?
Okay. I've been, like you say, an open trainer. So I had a riding school. I've done all that stuff. I even had a marketing agent, which helped a lot with name recognition. But the truth is, the whole time I was training with young people and going to shows, my best friend and I were sitting in Del Mar, sitting up there, and I'm watching my students ride, and they were doing really well. There was no complaints. And I said, you know, is this what I want to do for the rest of my life? And I looked at Kathy and I went, nope. And I went down, and at the time, a man named Bob Albertson had reached out to me to help them plan the Double R Ranch, or Mustard Seed Ranch back in Warner Springs. Yeah. So I called him up and I go, I want to run it. And he was like, what?
He had reached out to you, thinking it would be a long shot that you would take him up on this.
Well, I was helping him design the ranch.
Oh, okay.
Which I'd done a few of those.
Oh, so you called him up and said, he thinks you're calling about something related to designing the ranch. You say, I think I'd like to run it.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was like, absolutely?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that went quickly. But it took a long time, but they had a lot of problems getting it started. There was a lot of resistance from the drivers, quite honestly, the drivers. The people who wanted to take the kids from where their group homes were to the ranch, it was a long drive.
What was the original concept of the Mustard Seed Ranch? What was that going to be?
I believe, and I don't know this for a fact, but I believe they wanted to make it a big group home. And it just didn't work. So when they turned it over to the Orange County Rescue Mission, and they took me aside and they said, we're going to turn it over and you're going to work with homeless men. I'm like, I don't think so. And I went to...
Because you've been working with kids.
Yeah.
So in your career, you had been training a lot of kids, private lessons with kids. Yeah. And then you had gone to training these kids that were in and out of group homes.
Yes.
Which is, and now they say homeless men.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't up for that. But the truth is, I agreed, because they would say, well, they won't take it without you. So I'm like, okay. But it was not what I expected at all.
Yeah.
I absolutely fell in love with this group of people. Yeah. It's different. I mean, yes, I could go back to being a private trainer, but it's not the same. It is wonderful to experience the change in people when they come out and they see our cow. When they come out and they see the horses, and some people just really gravitate to the goats. It's wonderful to see the change in them. Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to spend my life on something, and I prayed for years about, I'm a horse trainer. What on earth can the Lord do with that?
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't see the future. I didn't see how the Lord could possibly use me.
Oh.
But he had a plan.
Big time.
Yeah, he
Big
had a
time.
plan.
That's interesting, because I think a lot of people, they find themselves in whatever career they find themselves in, maybe before they really gave it much thought in terms of their walk with the Lord or whatever, and then they say, well, how's the Lord going to use me in this, whatever
Right.
it is? And you're sitting there thinking, I'm a horse trainer, but yet
Yeah.
look how the Lord has used you in this.
Yeah.
You're, so you've told me once about, and I hope you could share with everybody watching tonight, why people come alive when they deal with a horse, or why someone who's been maybe living on the streets and hasn't related to a human in a long time has just kind of been withdrawn or doesn't really have the social skills or whatnot. Why is it good for them to work with a horse?
Well, any livestock animal, they don't judge.
The animal doesn't
They
judge.
do not judge you.
Yeah.
You can come and look at a horse and you can be covered with tattoos, filthy dirty, and that horse does not care.
Yeah.
That horse, I believe they read your heart. And I think when you come in contact with a horse, I can read the horse, so I know if things are not okay. So then I'll bring the person back and say,
Yeah.
we'll visit this later.
Yeah.
But the horses know if you're the real deal, if you're going to care for them, if
Really?
you're going to feed them.
Yeah.
And they don't care what you look like.
Yeah.
They don't care anything.
The way you
about-
said it to me one time, they don't care what kind of car you drove up
Right.
in. I've probably told people this like 20 times. I love this so much. They don't care what kind of car you drive up in. They don't care what kind of clothes you're wearing.
Right.
All they really relate to is how you interact with it.
With them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you say you can read the horse to see if the person. So is there an example of where someone, no names, but where someone approaches the horse the first time and you instantly say, there's something you can sense that this isn't going to work?
I've only had it happen a couple times. But one
like
time,
that.
there was a young lady,
Uh-huh.
and I'd known her off and on over the years. And she came up and she said, can I see the horses? I'm like, oh yeah, sure, come on. And she walked up to just one of the horses, and this is a very friendly horse. He put his ears flat back, and for those of you who don't understand horses, it's like a cat. When a cat gets mad and they put their ears flat back,
Yeah.
when a horse is upset or mad, they put their ears flat back. He put his ears flat back, and he went to the back of the stall, and I have never seen him behave like that.
Oh, wow.
And she was just like, oh, he's just not friendly. I'm like, we're going to take a walk the other way. And I escorted her out because I don't know what the problem is,
Yeah.
but there was clearly a problem. So,
Yeah. That's so interesting.
yeah.
So guys, I've even seen it just casually when I'll be at the ranch and then I see a guy that maybe just came in, and then another 4 weeks go by and I'm down with them again and I see it, and there's a whole new level of ownership of the task of sort of the pride of responsibility of doing
Right.
whatever there is. I mean, you must see this all day long, but what is that clicks with? Because I don't think we see, there's some jobs that just don't bring that out in people. But what is it about the animals that makes guys proud of what they're doing?
The animal depends on you.
Yeah,
The animal's in a cage.
yeah,
A lot of the people that come here that we've experienced have come out of prison. They understand the cage.
oh wow.
And
Oh, that's
so when
good.
they're working with an animal that's living in a cage, now they don't get me wrong, the horses are loose every night in a big paddock. So
They have a really good life.
yeah, they're very spoiled. But during the day, we
Yeah.
because they have individual diets, so we put them in separate stalls. The guys just immediately have a connection with that.
I can see that, yeah. Never thought about it that way. Some of these guys coming out, and so they're responsible for getting them in and out every day. And there's
Yeah.
something in that. You said some relate to the goats, not the horses. Or
Well, some people are intimidated by the size of a horse.
uh-huh.
And if you don't know anything about horses, it can really be scary.
Yeah.
And the goats are pretty chill. I mean, but some of them have horns,
Yeah.
and we've dehorned a lot of them so that the kids can show them in the 4-H. But the goats are, you can't push them around. You can't intimidate them. A goat is the most hard-headed animal.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're gonna come out and mess with you and push you on the leg, that's what they're gonna do. And it's
More so than any other livestock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The sheep want nothing to do with you. The sheep are very,
Yeah.
they do their own thing. But the
Yeah.
goats are very interactive. The word caprine means goat, and that means lends itself to capricious.
Oh.
And that's who they are.
I am learning so much today.
They're very pushy.
Goats,
They're very.
the root word caprine, capricious.
We had a church group out there, and these are normal Orange County people.
Yeah.
And they were up doing a church thing up there for the guys, and the goats got out. And so everybody got a little excited, and because, El Toro Road's right there. So we went up, and they said, what are you guys doing? I said, well, the goats got out. We'll help. So they all came down, and we were roping goats, and we got them all back in. But a couple of those guys came to me and said, I've never had so much fun in my life.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun.
Well, we only have how many goats do we have up there right now?
Right now we have 13.
Yeah, and at the old ranch, before we moved,
we had 300.
300?
Yeah.
And I was there one time when one of the students left the gate open. And it opened, and they shot out of there. And I thought it was hilarious. The student that opened it was really beating himself up over the whole thing, but nonetheless, the crew knew what to do, and they had him back in 5 minutes. Really. It wasn't. What are they running crazy up there by El Toro? They don't. We're not at that level yet.
And we're not gonna get to that.
We're not gonna have 300 goats up there.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
That was a lot of work. But we do have a horse that knows how to open the door. And so we put clips on all the doors. Now everybody understands he goes out last, he comes in first, because he watches. And if you got the gate open and there's no clip on that,
he goes for it.
He's right behind you, flipping the gate open, lets everybody out, then he lets the sheep out, he lets the goats out. Well, everybody knows to put the clips on the gate, and yet
it happens
all the time, and someone will look and go, "There's the gate!" Everybody's out. So it's just, you're responsible for a lot, but you have a lot of fun. Yeah, and it's healthy fun.
Yeah. Well, one of our plans for the ranch is we want to start. We roast our own coffee here at the rescue mission. It's called Restoration Roasters. And in the long run, we'd like to offer products that we can sell at farmers market alongside the coffee. And we're sitting on a gold mine with the ranch, and there's going to be a lot of opportunity for vocational training up there. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for people to not only produce things that can be sold at the market, but also learning the business skills of doing all that. So a couple of those items would be what? What is this? What did you bring tonight?
This is wool from our sheep. Now that was commercially spun by a Simpler Time wool mill down in Amul. But we're going to start spinning our own wool. Now we've got 2 spinning wheels.
Yes.
I know how to spin. I'm not that good, but
this
I'm pretty good.
Pretty professional.
Yeah.
And but our sheep are black and white. Is this?
Yeah, that's from our sheep.
This is the natural color. Okay.
Yeah.
So some of them are white. Some of these that have been produced.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of. Sometimes I have it spun and it makes gray, and sometimes I do it black and white.
And so at farmers markets, people buy this stuff.
They do.
What do they do with it?
Oh well, they make sweaters. Actually those I held back because I'm going to make a scarf. But
you're going to make a scarf.
Yeah.
There was a question earlier online. Someone wanted to make baby blankets. No. They said they make blankets for others. How can they help us? I said, make baby blankets. So soon, this could be full circle.
Yeah.
We could get that person plugged in. They could use our wool.
Yeah.
Just self-producing everything. We could live off the grid completely. Baby blankets, goat's milk soap.
You sent that home
coffee.
with your wife.
Oh, I know. That was... You brought... That was a prop. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was a prop. Oh.
Okay, so in the long run, we hope to produce wool
Yeah.
for hobbyists that make their own stuff.
And we'll sell raw wool as well.
Okay. There's a market for that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But in bulk, like.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll sell goat's milk soap. Mm-hmm. Soon we're going to be keeping bees when we develop we're calling it the learning garden out there. And so the kids in the program and will learn how to plant different things in the vegetable garden. And then we'll hopefully get to train some people to learn how to keep bees, which is a big deal. There's a lot to that. And so we'll be producing honey. And we'll have a full-fledged operation up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important people know where their food comes from.
It is.
When you sell this at a farmer's market,
Yeah.
people don't know where this comes from. It's important you understand that the animals are participating with us in our future.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And real quick, why do people like goat's milk soap? What's that about?
You know, some people love it, and some people don't like it at all.
Oh.
I love it. It's creamy, and they say the goat's milk does something for your skin. I don't really know. I just love it.
Okay.
So
All right.
my friend always makes me a bunch, but I'm going to start making it next week, especially it starts raining. I immediately go to doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question. Someone comes in and says, we say, you're going to go to the ranch. You're going to the ranch, you're going to do our program up there. And they say, I don't want to be amongst animals. It's scary to me. I've never been around animals. And yet we've seen over and over again, it might be the best thing that ever happened to them. What would you say to that person?
I would say, I have seen so many people come in with that exact attitude. One of them just graduated the program. He's working a great job. He's a very smart young man. Came in, wanted nothing to do with the animals, but we have one of our horses is, she's, I always laugh and say she's autistic. She just doesn't want to deal with people. She says, I'm not interested, you know. And I'll go when I want to go in. Well, you know, it's time to go in. We all have to go in.
Yeah.
So the young man was standing there, and he's just standing there with his arms crossed. And I couldn't get Jill. I couldn't catch her. Nobody could catch her. He standing there, goes, let me try. I'm like, okay, you know nothing about horses. Don't die. Catch her. And she walked right up to him.
Oh, yeah.
Changed his life.
Okay.
And he rode her. He worked with her the whole time he was there.
Yeah. Yeah. And now that experience gave him from all kinds of confidence tools, whatnot. And he's graduating? And
He graduated. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, he's, I don't know. I don't know if it was a catalyst, I believe.
Yeah, that's awesome. Very good. Well, you are a blessing to so many guys that have come through this program. Now we're going to have, like I said, we introduced our first group of women up there. Soon we have kids coming up. We have 2 kids coming tomorrow.
I know.
This is a big deal.
I
This
can't
is
wait.
a big deal. And you've been there every step of the way. You were truly a blessing to so many people through that, and we're very grateful to have you.
Thank you.
We're grateful that you came out. I know you probably have to get up at the crack of dawn, so thank you for staying out this late with us. Is this past your bedtime?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, I gave a talk to the people the other day, and I think it was my turn to do devotions or something, and I said, you understand, I could do a lot of things. I could make money doing other things. I could buy and sell horses. I wouldn't trade this job for anything.
Wow.
It is the most fun, most rewarding job.
Yeah.
It is the best.
Praise God.
So,
Praise God. Well, we'll end with that one. Thank you. You're the best. Great job. All right.
thanks, Brian.
All right.
Thank
your
you.
parting gift is to the right.
Do I have a parting gift?
Yeah. You get a little pin and some yarn. Oh, wait.
Oh.
All right.